You know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in honor of the open mic that Tom would run at Half Price Books on North Lamar in Austin on the first Wednesday of every month from 1 to 3 the afternoon, Central Standard Time, we would get together and he would have themes for things, but I would always read things from newly released Scars Publications books. I missed that open mic, so I figured during this time I would pull out my recently released books and pull out lots of toy glasses. People who can't see with effects, these have a yellow filter in them. These have a blue filter in them. And I've just been playing with these different glasses this whole time because the host, Tom Woodruff, would bring stacks of reading glasses and leave them sit there, and I would sit there and try them on and put them at the bridge of my nose because I can't read through them or anything. But it was just a funny thing to do, trying to clean these crazy glasses, which are just costume because they're not very clean because they're just glasses around. But I thought I would go to a recent Scars Publications book release. It is the Janet Kuypers poetry book, Every Event of the Year. This is volume 2, July through December, and it's crazy because it has, you jump from one day to the next with different things. There might be something about Lent in it, and then the next day there might be something about Atheist Awareness Day. And so it's so completely, there's such a weird variety of things. So I thought I'd share with you a few from the beginnings of November, and I even opened it up to a page that shows my COVID screenshot marker that I got when going to a doctor because I took my temperature and they said, "You've passed. You don't seem sick. You're allowed in the building." So I decided I'm using these things as bookmarks because they're so ironically hysterical to me that I can say that I've got past COVID test for bookmarks. So anywho, I thought I'd share with you a few poems from this book. The first one I was going to share with you, oh, I wish my husband, hey, John, I don't know if he can hear me. I'm going to be reading the first poem for the 10th of November for the Marine Corps birthday. My husband's a Marine, so I have to do that. So Marine Corps birthday is November 10th, and this is the first poem I'm going to share with you in this book, and it is called Over Hazardous Lands. When I was stranded on the mountainside behind enemy lines, the tallest Marine I knew helped me retreat, changed my dressing, and when bombs took out our route on to base, he even carried me over hazardous lands so that we could both make it. I could go on about how I chose to marry a Marine, but maybe his everyday action reflects the character that makes a Marine. Their slogan line, the few. So I am glad I found one of the few who make a difference in every aspect of their lives. They step ahead. They help those in need. And they make a real difference. Had to do that one for John. I had to. I hope you guys appreciate that. And it's fun. What glasses should I put on for Tom? Because Tom would always have these glasses. Should I put on these? They're awfully dusty, so I don't know if I can pull off wearing multiple stacks of glasses. And this is awfully yellow. Haha. I'll stack it on top. I'll have crazy stacks of glasses on my head. This next one is for Veterans Day. You don't know which glasses I'm looking. This is the scariest thing. Which glasses am I looking through? Maybe I should put a fourth one look at my chin. The land of many, many glasses. This poem is called Keep Our Country and Save Ourselves. This is for Veterans Day. I try to remember to thank veterans when I see them, and we're supposed to even have a day to remind us to be thankful for their service. They do things the vast majority of us wouldn't even think to do, would hate to do. What they need to do is to keep our country. So when Veterans Day rolls around, we think more people wearing military hats, the same way we say Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas in December. We make sure a coin donation from our pocket. We make a coin donation from our pocket, and they wear that plastic poppy and feel that we've accomplished something. What if you drive down the street after paying for breakfast at some diner where you're a regular and they know your order? Driving, you see a sign on a homeless person saying that they're a veteran. Please, anything will help. And you start to panic because you don't know if this guy, a regular beggar at this corner, is actually a veteran or just trying to pull on someone's heartstrings. And wait a minute, it's Veterans Day. Maybe you should stop this one time, hand them your leftovers along with a little money. It's cold out. And then you wonder, are you giving because it's Veterans Day? Do you panic because you don't know if they're a veteran or not? Is it because this day forces you to remember and to care? Maybe the point is that you should care for veterans every day of the year. Help them from their nightmares and help them get back to being in the real world again, whatever that may be. Because you suddenly wonder, everyone you know is on this trek, on this cycle, and it's sometimes a cycle that can drive you insane. So maybe it's time to save the veterans and ourselves. Land of Many. That was your Valentine's Day poem that was in the book Every Event of the Year, Volume 2, July through December. Why don't I go to, let me try another poem for you. This one is, I think it's also for the 11th, because it's actually Kurt Vonnegut's birthday. Yeah. November 11th is Kurt Vonnegut's birthday in 1923. So there's a poem about that in here for you guys. And it's called Vanity Plates Saying No War. They say my writing is anti-war. I served in the military in World War II. When the bombings came, my survival depended on me hiding in a meat locker with cadavers 3 stories underground until we emerged to find the city of Dresden burned to the ground. So yes, I may now be anti-war, which may be as pointless as being anti-homes or schools, because as terrible as wars are, sometimes they are necessary when true evil is in the world. So make sure you fight a just war. Once you see it from the inside, does the dichotomy make sense? Choosing not to use nuclear bombs, destroying cities of civilians? For it makes sense when I saw a Purple Heart license plate, a vanity plate, that said, "No war." The humanist in me sees the choices we all make and don't think about, so I satirize my way through so people can start to see the dichotomy in their ways. For, honorary atheist or not, we live in a world of the survival of the fittest, in politics, in religion, and, of course, in war. The best way to handle it all is to keep a humorous outlook on it all, because that might be the only thing that gets you through. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just because they are lengthy, I think I might just read one more for you. What do you think? Yeah, because I did 2 for the 11th, I might do 1 for the 12th of November, because this is the date that the first outer space mission was actually made to retrieve an errant satellite in space, and that was in 1984. What? Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, that can be in a weird event. We have to collect this stuff in space because we leave so much junk out there, right? This is called Our Waste in Space. It seems that when we humans lay claim to any space, the first thing we instinctively do is clutter it up. Because it seems to be our nature to claim something by then leaving our trash all over it. We can't help it. As humans come to dominate a whole new space, we leave our waste behind to show how we leave our mark. The footprint on the earth with big cities are more than merely streets and buildings and cars, but clutter. For when fast food chains take hold, we humans forget how to clean up after ourselves, and we toss wrappers and styrofoam cups, plastic straws, plastic silverware, and even those recyclable tops for fountain drinks. We see the mess so-and-so left behind, and that is our way to say so-and-so was here. It's how we leave our mark. If you think I'm kidding, just try to fly amongst all of the satellites now orbiting Earth. And with a good portion of these now not even working, but we don't have to worry about debris in outer space, do we? Because to fly something into outer space, just to try to retrieve something lost in space, seems way too expensive. And if we don't see it, well, why would we need to worry about it anyway? Because we humans have gotten too used to pitching our old equipment after we get something better. And what do we need that old junk for anyway? We spent our lives overflowing landfills. But outer space? Hey, there's like a ton of space there. I'm sure if we just leave a few more satellites spinning out there errantly, no one will know the difference. And as I said, that is just what we humans do. We want to build something bigger, faster, stronger. We want to build something better. And when we do, we just let all that old stuff float away. Because what do we need that old stuff for anyway? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that one. I think I'm going to shorten that one up and leave that one for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to read another one for you guys, so I might read throughout the month, but I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope everyone is safe from COVID, like my little COVID pass says for you. I wish I could spend time with you guys, and take a deep breath. I believe right now they're still tabulating scores to see who voted for whom. We have no idea who our next president's going to be. Not a clue. Let me get another pair of glasses for Tom. There we go. So while we live in this non-knowing world, let's just revel in being creative for a moment. I hope everyone stays safe and you hang in there, and I will talk to you very, very, very soon. Thanks.